Well, family, I'm back again. You know who I am. I'm your gracious host, Drummer Boy 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina to be exact. I hope you're having a good day today. If not, you know the old adage, ask yourself why. And remember this, family. Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back again with a reaction from none other than King Lemieux. Go and check out his channel, guys. Some very good content over there. I'm going to play this video in its entirety. Pearl is at it again, guys. She about to get her channel counts. Oh, well. I'm going to call your attention to the screen, guys. All right, let's go.
JustPearlyThings just messed up bad. In the video that she did called Unapologetic, my response to weaponized empathy, woke culture, free speech, and selective outrage. JustPearlyThings actually issued a threat to mediocre tutorials and reviews. If you listen carefully, this is what she said.
And you know what? I'll give you a chance. You can come if you admit you messed up. Maybe we can repair this. No, not right now. Not right now. And that's what honestly all these reaction channels do. They just pull clips and like they're looking for it. And guys, you're going to start to see it after some point. Also, MTR, I'm asking that you take down all videos of us together on your channel because you don't want to be associated with my platform. So I'm giving you the opportunity to pull all clips because I don't want to have to copyright strike you, but I'm appeasing to your wishes. And if you want to disrespectfully diss me on a video, then I will disrespectfully tell you that we will copyright strike you if you do not remove the videos.
Now, this is against YouTube's community guidelines, specifically against bullying. You are not allowed to threaten anyone on YouTube. When you read YouTube's harassment and cyberbullying policies, it says the following. Content that threatens individuals is not allowed on YouTube. I'll read that again. Content that threatens individuals is not allowed on YouTube. She said, if you don't take it down, I will copyright strike your channel. That is 100% a threat. This is after she already issued a bunch of copyright strikes against Sarah Garvey's channel, which, by the way, Sarah Garvey has gotten his channel back. So obviously he must have fought the copyright strike. And obviously she must have gotten in some sort of trouble, reprimand or something for it. And here she goes again, releasing a new video threatening to copyright strike someone. So she's intentionally weaponizing YouTube's system. She cannot do this. It says clearly no threats in the YouTube community guidelines. So she's going to be getting reported for this because you can't allow her to think that she can go around threatening everybody for something that she doesn't have the right to do. Furthermore, she is not the only owner of the video if he appears in the video, whether it's on his channel, whether it's on her channel. Once they are both in the video together, they both have a joint copyright.
Facts.
You own some of the video and she owns some of the video. So she has no right to threaten to take his video down if he doesn't do what she wants. That's all I got to say, guys. Peace.
Guys, what do y'all guys think so far? She did issue threats unjustly, right? And that goes against YouTube policy. So I wonder what's going to become of this. But on the other note, she seemed like a scorned lover after MTR. Did anybody pick up on that? She was picking on the guy because the guy had cancer in his testicles. So I think that one testicle had to be removed. So he's left with one testicle. She was picking on that. She's issuing copyright strikes. And she seemed like a bitter ex, in my humble opinion. Did anybody pick up on the MTR? Let's get active. MTR, what you ain't telling us, MTR? Because this woman seems like she's invested in you. MTR, she's not a scorned lover, is she? But guys, what do y'all guys think? Because Pearl is going hard against everybody in the manosphere, so to speak. But Pearl is going after everybody, but what she's doing is burning all the bridges, and she's isolating herself because it seemed as though she shifted to that alt-right crowd. That's what we were trying to tell y'all. Now she's trying to go back to fresh and fit, saying that she made a mistake and she sided with them. She was wrong. She grasping for straws at this point. I told y'all, watch out for these people that come into the spaces and people that's spatting all the talking points. And that don't make no difference, guys. When are y'all gonna learn? This woman been talking reckless for years. And now everybody just not finding out about it. That's why you always check the paperwork. I never was a big fan of Pearl. Never. I did some reactions on her a couple months back. I did one with Brittany Renner, and I did another one with Andrew Tate on it. I did one with the lead attorney on it as well. But as far as me just listening to what she had to say, no, because it's the same old thing. Redundancy, just over and over again. Same old talking points, same old stuff. Nothing new, no new concepts, no new talking points. The same old stuff, man. Why is she coming after Jason Black, O'Shea, MTR, 60 Goddess, Danica Marie? But she ain't going after them old coons though, huh? That's very interesting, right? And O'Shea is cooking her. O'Shea put out 3 or 4 videos a day about JustPearlyThings. I believe that she done bit off a little bit more than what she can chew, guys, and that's fine. Because the only black people that she like to surround herself around is bootlegs. If you notice that, yes, people. People that will acquiesce to her ideas and succumb to her ideology. And most of us don't. You heard what I just said? I said, most of us don't. She do not believe that black folks in America deserve reparations. And that's fine. That's fine. And the people that's associated with her think the same thing, and that's fine. That's fine, but just stay over there. But you just know who they are. That's all. You can point them out and see exactly who is who. You understand? So I don't want anybody to be confused. It's better to point the people out for you know how to deal with them. That's why it's very dangerous to try to collab with people. Because if you don't check their background, they literally will have you looking like a fool. And the people that's associated with her looks weak, looks feeble, looks fragile. And you notice they all quiet now. I didn't hear one of them bootlegs say anything about Pearl picking on MTR about his cancer issue, his testicle issue. I didn't hear one of them say anything. And this is why the Rollo Tomasis and the guys on the other side, Richard Cooper and all of them, didn't want JustPearlyThings over there. Because they understand once you allow that woman up in the space, when she get emotional, she is out of control. God almighty. Pay attention, guys. That's why they didn't want her over there. Even though I have my issues with Rollo and all them, because they signed just like David Duke and the alt-right too. All of them do. They all sound like that. But even though I have my issues with them and my gripes, that was a wise decision. So what did she do? Let me go over to the black side. And what did the black side do? Come on home, Miss Pearly. And we've been missing you. And she have the alt-right tendencies. I don't think black people deserve no reparations. I think slavery was embellished. Nick Fuentes didn't even bring up slavery. She did. Nick Fuentes was talking about the Holocaust, but she inserted slavery and then try to backtrack and then go try to talk about people attacking her, try to play the victim role. Now this is victim Olympus right here, for real. Because she did a thing, but she don't want to take full accountability. And what did she do? Apologize. She came out and apologized. And then say the people didn't want to accept her apology. And she took her apology back and say that some things was coming. And everybody was co-signing her. That's why I don't get connected to people, especially whenever that you don't know them. Because some people are willing to sell your rump. They'll sell their children for $1. Some people will sell their soul for some money, for fame, for notoriety, for some attention. That's what some people are willing to do. Some people are willing to go to the extent of extending themselves to hell, literally, in order just to get a few dollars. I'm not willing to do that. For what? Because I can always get money. I can always make money. But you only have one soul. And you can look at some of those people that was defending her. They look like an empty shell of themselves now. They look soulless. Look empty. There is nobody home. It's vacant. And that's what you have to be in order to be a bootleg. You have to be an empty shell of yourself. Because there ain't no way that you can sit around and have a logical thought. Because common sense will tell you slavery was embellished. Now we can actually go through and debunk all of that in under 60 seconds. The crazy thing, all of this information about slavery is at the end of your fingertips. It's readily available. And people go sit there and defend her. All this information readily available. The Japanese got reparations. I didn't have nothing to do with that. The Jews in Oxwatch, Germany, Dachau, got reparations. I didn't have nothing to do with that. But my taxpayer dollars went to it and continue to go to it. The Indians, the red ones, because they were some black ones as well, but they just reclassified the black ones and just call them Negroes. But the red Indians got reparations. They signed a deal, whatever deal it may be, they signed on to it. So they was paid as well. I didn't have nothing to do with that, but my tax dollars went. Ukraine over there, right to this day, getting money. I didn't pick up a gun and go over there and do anything to those people, but they still getting paid. But now whenever it's time for our just do, all of a sudden, here come the bootlegs coming. Oh, you ain't the victim of members. Oh. Negroes running interference. Niggas standing in defense of the very people that got you down on your knees. See, but the catch is they get a few of them that have a few dollars. And then they look back around up at the other Negroes and say, well, look at me. I did it. Because I know people that got millions of dollars that talk just like me. See, what you fail to realize, you think a black man dollar or his money in this society equals power. It's power to a certain level, but there is a glass ceiling there, idiot. There's a glass ceiling there. And what you fail to realize is anytime them people come for you, and they will come for you, especially if you got it from them. Rumpelstiltskin is coming back to get his money. He's coming back to collect. So whenever that you done sold your soul, Judas, when it's time for the day of reckoning, don't look back, well, I didn't know. Everybody gonna be sitting around looking at you, and it's gonna be a public lynching, not by the rope necessarily, but by the media. That's how they lynch you now, by the media. Bill Cosby slept with all these women. 40 women came out against him. But where is the evidence? Well, it's just by the word of mouth. And whenever those women went up on the stand, they was catching them in so many lies to the women that had to stop testifying. Bill Cosby was never convicted of raping anybody. Go look it up. They wanted to ruin that man's reputation. That's what they do to all of them. Michael Jackson, the same thing. Bill Cosby. Richard Pryor, all of them. Whitney Houston, Prince. All of them. The same thing. They don't never die clean. Rumpelstiltskin always come back now. So my thing is with JustPearlyThings, guys, just be careful what table that you choose to eat from. Because that table is somewhat like a hospital, huh? What you put in you can actually make you sick. And everybody else can see that you're sick, but you yourself, you too close to the mirror to see that you're sick. But we sitting there looking at you, telling you, because how many times have we warned you against JustPearly? And now the truth is coming out. She threatening people, doing all sorts of things. But no, we the ones wrong, right? Okay. But guys, what do y'all guys think? Put it in the comment section. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more Just Tasty Things. She's homely.